Hey everyone, welcome back to this week's Fantasy Baseball Cafe's Forum Trade Talk. I'm Jason Gilbo. I'm grabbing 5 trades from our forum here and breaking them down. Some keeper leagues, some deeper leagues, and non-keeper leagues to take a look at today. Just help you guys get some estimation of worth from these. Kick things off right now. It's Corey Dickerson is going to headline our first one here, and it couldn't come at a more fitting time because he's heading back to the DL. Which, when he hopped on the DL last time, it was kind of, is this going to be a recurring thing? And it seems like that's going to be the case. But people still are going to, ship him off, and people still want him, especially here. This is a keeper league. Corey Dickerson obviously is a guy who is, when healthy, worth being a keeper. So here it is, Corey Dickerson and Corey Seager. If you don't know Corey Seager, he's kind of the next in line there for the Dodgers as a shortstop. I don't know how much more time they can deal with Jimmy Rollins being out there and how awful he's been. So Corey Dickerson and Corey Seager for Shin-Soo Choo, AJ Ramos, and Johnny Peralta. So it's definitely a trade I like, just because I think it's some good worth, because those 3 guys are going to be, pretty valuable this season as well as for over the next couple of years. So it's not a bad trade. You're definitely getting a lot for him. Choo's hitting 281 off right-handed pitching this season. He definitely looks better than last year. His home and away splits are dreadful, though. He's hitting 299 at home, 199 on the road. But still definitely an upgrade there. Just for Corey Dickerson, who you're not sure how he's going to be for the rest of the season. As far as AJ Ramos, he's a nice add-in piece. 1 blown save since May. He's now the Marlins, closer role guy. So it's just a nice piece there to sweeten the deal. And I think the biggest thing is his team had Jimmy Rollins. So the Peralta is a huge upgrade. And so really, you're looking at 3 pieces that can contribute for the rest of the year. Peralta hitting 311 with 30 ribbies and 10 homers. And he's kind of been the reason of the Card's success here, with all the injuries they've had. So this is it gives you an idea of what you want to shoot for if you're trying to ship off Corey Dickerson, especially if you're in a redraft league. Having this one, I can see it being tough because Dickerson's definitely a guy you want to hang on to. He's a great player when he's healthy. But these pieces can help you out over the next few years. So not a problem there. Ship it off to Dickerson. I like that. Trade number 2 is a blockbuster trade here, and it's Giancarlo Stanton for Michael Brantley and Jose Abreu. So just to touch on a little background here, the Stanton side already has Anthony Rizzo at first and Joey Gallo in the util spot. So Abreu would just only really be a slight at this point, really a slight upgrade over Gallo. But with that being said, his side would take a massive hit if he shipped off Stanton, which is eventually going to lead to why I'm saying no. If he had a weaker first baseman, maybe, yes. But he doesn't. He has Anthony Rizzo, so it's just not. You're taking so much away, giving away Stanton in his 24 homers or whatever he's at right now. So it's not worth the slight upgrade from Gallo to Abreu. And Brantley, I think, is really hindered by that back injury this season. So definitely no. I want to keep Stanton. I would have to be really blown away at this point to trade away him. This next one's got a couple of studs as well. Kris Bryant straight up for Johnny Cueto. And the Bryant side needs some pitching. His pitching, he's got nice guys. He's got Max Scherzer, Garrett Cole, and Masahiro Tanaka, who's been good when he's healthy. But who knows? With him, he's kind of a ticking time bomb, hitting the DL whenever he wants to here. But then after those 3 guys, it gets pretty weak. Anibal Sanchez, Kendall Graveman, Ronis Elias. So he definitely, needs pitching. And he does have Josh Donaldson at third, but he's using Kris Bryant in the utility role. Next in line from his team would be Brandon Belt or Mitch Moreland. Most likely, I don't know, probably Mitch Moreland. He's been having a pretty good season so far. Hits in that better ballpark too. So this is a tough one just because you need pitching. I like it Although Cueto, I don't think he's pitching great enough to really give up Bryant. I mean, Bryant's been really good this season. I mean, 60 runs plus RBIs combined already, 8 homers. His average has climbed already over June. So it's a tough deal. Cueto really hasn't pitched like his 2014 self. Yeah, he's been good, but um, I'm hanging on to Kris Bryant over Johnny Cueto right now, and kind of just maybe working the waiver and try and picking up some back end guys. So that's a no for me. Trade number 4 here, multiplayer deal. Matt Latos, Gio Gonzalez, and Chris Carter for Adam Jones and Kevin Pillar. The team shipping for Adam Jones is in desperate need of an outfielder. Adam Jones is a good guy to shoot for, but I'm not high on Matt Latos or Gio Gonzalez, but you are taking 2 guys that are fantasy starting pitchers and shipping them off and not receiving a starting pitcher in between. Looking through his team, you would take a hit pitching wise. He's trying to work out a deal where he's getting either Iwakuma, Charlie Morton, or maybe Noah Syndergaard in return. Whether he swaps it out for Pillar, I would like one of those 3 guys in return if I'm giving up 2 starting pitchers, even if I'm receiving Adam Jones. Yeah, Kevin Pillar is probably a decent bench guy at the most. Maybe a starter for the week or something, depending on the matchups. But I'm still wanting to get a starting pitcher in return from that deal. Last trade today, Jock Pederson and Corey Kluber for Yasiel Puig. And stated in the forum, he's trading off Kluber because he has an abundance of pitching and wants to round out his outfield. This is a no. This is giving up way too much. Yeah, Puig has looked really good coming off the DL, but Jock's been crushing the ball. A lot of power there. We know what Corey Kluber can do from the strikeout value that he has. It's a lot to give up, even if you have excess pitching. I mean, I would love to have excess pitching and be able to trade Corey Kluber, but that's just way too much. That's an easy no for me. So that's going to wrap it up here, Forum Trade Talks. Keep posting those trades in the forum for advice from our members here and a lot of the other great members that are signed in at the site there.